On 16 December 1971, a new nation stood free for the first time and joined the other countries of the world as equals. The ashes of war made way for a tumultuous hero's welcome as Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman set foot on a liberated Bangladesh for the first time in January 1972. As he set about rebuilding this war-torn nation, it was a mere 4 months later that the Republic of Korea extended its hand of friendship and recognition to the new country. In May 1972, a young desk officer at the South Korean Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Seoul drafted an instruction to the Korean Consulate General in New Delhi to recognize the newly independent government of Bangladesh. That desk officer was none other than Ban Ki-moon, who would, 35 years later, become the 8th Secretary General of the United Nations.
And I'm very proud to have played a role in this history. It was I who drafted recommendation to the Foreign Minister and to the President that Korea should establish diplomatic relationship with Bangladesh, newly born, newly independent country. And also my very own fountain pen was used to sign the document. In fact, to this day, I possess that fountain pen and I have held on it too tightly as a very personal souvenir.
On May 12, 1972, the Foreign Minister of Korea, Young-sik Kim, wrote to his Bangladeshi counterpart, Abdus Samad, informing him that his government extends its de jure recognition to the People's Republic of Bangladesh. In December 1973, South Korea established formal diplomatic relations with Bangladesh, and Korea's ambassador to India, Mr. Lo Shin-young, traveled to Bangladesh for the occasion. Ambassador Lo would subsequently become Foreign Minister of South Korea in 1980 and served as Prime Minister of South Korea from 1985 to 1987. The importance of the relationship to both countries can be seen from the official visits between the countries by the respective prime ministers. As the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said, Korea is a special friend, deeply involved in the socio-economic development of Bangladesh. This was restated by the Korean Prime Minister Chung Si-kyun during his message congratulating Bangladesh's 50th anniversary of independence and Bangabandhu's birth centenary.
대한민국은 벵글라데시의 미래를 함께 열어가는 믿음직한 친구가 되고자 합니다. 이미 벵글라데시에는 200여 개의 한국 기업이 진출해 양국 경제 발전에 기여하고 있습니다. 의류 및 섬유 분야에 치중해 있던 양국의 협력 분야도 ICT, 건설, 에너지, 문화로 다변화되면서 더 많은 기회의 장이 열리고 있습니다.
It is widely recognized that the Republic of Korea played a pivotal role in starting Bangladesh's RMG sector over 40 years ago. This started with the collaboration between Desh Garment and Daewoo Corporation in 1979. It continued with the first foreign direct investment in the sector by Youngwon Corporation in the early 1980s and the first private EPZ, Korean EPZ, also by Youngwon Corporation in the 1990s. The other major contributions to Bangladesh was the role of the Korean companies and the Korean government in the development of Bangladesh's infrastructure since the beginning of the bilateral relations 50 years ago.
Korea and Bangladesh has enjoyed very good friendly relations for the past 50 years, and we have cooperated very closely in various areas. The most notable success story in our collaboration is RMG cooperation, and also beside RMG, like infrastructure or development cooperation, even human resources collaboration, like expatriate workers. We have done many collaboration efforts, and we have fulfilled and accomplished a lot of results out of our close relations.
Korea has been an example to the world of infrastructural development, being key to economic development, uplifting an entire country. It is this knowledge and experience that Korea has shared internationally, becoming a key infrastructure development partner to other nations. Nowhere is this more evident than Korea's contribution to Bangladesh's infrastructure development, spanning all 5 decades of Bangladesh's existence. Across many different sectors, Korean agencies and Korean companies have helped build Bangladesh's ever-expanding infrastructure. In fact, the infrastructure cooperation between the countries has a long history, from even before Bangladesh's independence.
As early as in 1968, during the East Pakistan period, there was a presence of a Korean company here participating in Bangladesh's, at that time, East Pakistan's infrastructure development project. That company name at that time was Goryeo-Gebal, Korea Development Corporation. This company was involved in the highway between Dhaka and Chattogram, and this is in the diplomatic document.
The cooperation continued after liberation, when, in 1973, Daelim Construction worked on an agricultural underground water development project in Bogra.
And the first Korean company which have involved in infrastructure project since the independence was in 1973. One Korean company at that time involved in the agricultural water project in Bogra. So, like that, 1968, before the start of our official relations, and right after the establishment of diplomatic ties in 1973, there were Korean companies' presence in infrastructure projects.
In the years since, more than 111 Korean companies have participated in 210 infrastructure projects in Bangladesh, exceeding $8 billion in total project value. Many of the significant projects have been clustered around 5 sectors key to Bangladesh's growth and development: transportation, power and energy, water and sanitation, information and communication technology, ICT, and health. Transportation. Jamuna Bridge and Access Road. Podda Bridge Supervision Consulting. Dhaka International Airport 3rd Terminal. Locomotives and passenger carriage. Railway Modernization Project. Modernization of railway traffic system. N8 Expressway ITS system installment. Chattogram Transport Master Plan and Feasibility Study for Urban Metro Rail Transit Construction. Power and energy. Ashuganj 225 megawatts power plant. Meghnaghat 450 megawatts power plant. Matarbari Ultra Supercritical Coal-Fired Power Plant Project. Meghnaghat 718 megawatts power plant. Bibiana to Kaliakur Power Transmission Line. Bibiana Power Plant. Tripura to Kumilla 400 kilovolts transmission line. Potuakhali to Gopalganj 400 kilovolts transmission line. Underground electric power cable project.
On the occasion of 50 years of diplomatic relations between Korea and Bangladesh, I would like to acknowledge the close cooperation and friendship between the two countries. Korea has played an active part in developing the power and energy infrastructure in Bangladesh. We look forward to many more years of cooperation and collaboration.
Water and sanitation. Kornofuli Water Treatment Project. Savar Wellfield. Modunaghat Water Treatment Plant and Potenga Booster Pump Station. Kandal-Juri Water Treatment Plant, Chattogram Metropolitan Sewerage Project, preparation of master plan for water supply and wastewater management in Chattogram, Information and Communication Technology, ICT Training and Education Center, expansion of Internet Information Network, E-Government Master Plan for Digital Bangladesh, Cybercrime Police Center in Chattogram and Dhaka, National Digital Municipality Services Project, Digital Land Management System, Digital Giga Island of Moeshkhali, Smart Emergency Response Control Center.
We are really happy to share that in the journey to build digital Bangladesh, South Korea is one of the most important partners in this journey. In 2010, Samsung R&D Center established in Dhaka, and we are really proud and happy to share that near about 500 talented engineers are working for Samsung R&D Center in Dhaka, and it shows that the capacity of Bangladesh for building knowledge-based smart Bangladesh by 2041. We are really thankful to the Republic of Korea for helping us for building our ICT infrastructure, digital land management software system, ICT training and education center, e-government master plan for digital Bangladesh, and also digital municipality for digital Bangladesh, digitization of municipality administration, Bangla GovNet, our connectivity project for district level, forensic lab for Bangladesh Police, digital island Moeshkhali, and also we are thankful to the private sector leaders from Korea like Samsung R&D Center. They have established, and also Samsung Electronics, they have set up their manufacturing and assembling plant in Bangladesh. We are really grateful to the Republic of Korea and to the people and the industry leaders of Korea for helping us for building digital Bangladesh. May Bangladesh-Korea friendship live forever.
Health. BSMMU Super Specialized Hospital, National Institute of Advanced Nursing Education and Research, NIANR, Bangladesh Korea Friendship Hospital, BKFH, in Savar, Eye Health Promotion and Prevention of Blindness. Aside from the contributions and involvement of the Korean private sector, the Korean government's efforts to strengthen infrastructure cooperation with Bangladesh have been enabled through a cluster of different Korean governmental agencies: Economic Development Cooperation Fund, EDCF, Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency, KOTRA, and Korea Overseas Infrastructure and Urban Development Corporation, KIND. EDCF has actively supported 27 infrastructure development projects through low-interest soft loans totaling $1.4 billion. These have been the best conditions amongst all soft loans provided by international donors.
EDCF stands for Economic Development Cooperation Fund, which is the Korean government fund dedicated to the economic cooperation with our partner country, including Bangladesh. And then management and administration of EDCF fund fully entrusted with Korea Exim Bank by Korean Government Act. As the first goal and target of EDCF fund for Bangladesh is to enhance economic cooperation between Korea and Bangladesh through the financing that very important social and economic infrastructure, which is quite crucial for the economic development of Bangladesh. We financed roughly 20 projects which is amounted to 1.4 billion US dollar until now. However, we think that our commitment amount for EDCF will increase very sharply in the near future because Korean government already promised that the EDCF fund will increase our commitment amount up to 3 billion US dollar by 2026. EDCF is fully committed to make huge contribution to Bangladesh people. And then although EDCF provide soft loan, not grant. However, our term and condition of EDCF loan is quite favorable actually, at 0.01% interest rate, and then maturity is up to 40 years.
KOICA has contributed to the infrastructure development of Bangladesh by providing technical assistance in a variety of infrastructure-related projects across a variety of sectors.
KOICA was established on April 1st, 1991 as a government agency responsible for grant aid programs and technical assistance. KOICA in Bangladesh mainly implements development projects with GOB, UN agencies and NGOs, arranges capacity building, invitational training programs, dispatches World Friends Korea volunteers, where Bangladesh is one of the top priority countries for Korea. I am proud to mention that KOICA has been operating in Bangladesh since 1993 and lending a hand to the government of Bangladesh for the country's socio-economic development. The total monetary assistance since KOICA's establishment in Bangladesh, its total monetary assistance is about 164 million, health sector, education, governance sector, and science, technology, and innovation. KOICA will continue supporting government of Bangladesh to implement the ACE 5-year plan and Perspective Plan 2041 by focusing on KOICA country plan in the sector of technical education, e-government, digital public system, Tibet, public health, climate change act. I would like to mention that KOICA will continue working with the government of Bangladesh to achieve its national development and improve the livelihood of the people of Bangladesh.
Qatar's Dhaka office has been holding infrastructure project roadshows in Dhaka since 2020 to connect B2B infrastructure cooperations.
Qatra is a governmental organization to promote trade and investment between Korea and overseas. Qatra has 129 offices in 85 countries. Qatra opened an office in Dhaka in 1978 and has been conducting various economic activities for Bangladesh and Korean companies, including infrastructure field. Qatra has been holding infrastructure project roadshow in Dhaka since the year 2020 for B2B infrastructure cooperation between the two countries.
In 2019, Korea and Bangladesh concluded an MOU to launch a private-public partnership platform to strengthen infrastructure development cooperation. As of late 2022, this G2G platform has identified 5 potential PPP projects. In September 2022, Korea's PPP agency, KIND, launched its offices in Dhaka, signaling its commitment to ongoing PPP infrastructure development cooperation.
KIND, Korea Overseas Infrastructure and Urban Development Corporation, was established in June 2018. In line with the global trend of increasing infrastructure construction, our company was established as a government agency of the Republic of Korea under MORID, and ready to take the role as a leader of the Korean team to contribute developing more global projects. In detail, our company supports the feasibility study in the early stages of project development, participates in concept and master planning, and also serves as a transaction and financial advisor. In addition, as the leader of Team Korea, we function as a window for G2G project discovery and development. Finally, as SI and FI, and as also mezzanine financial, we are actively engaging in various project development. First of all, we take the role as the representative organization of MORLI, operates as an intergovernmental consultative body to secure business rights through development of the Bangladesh infrastructure project, which is made possible through the joint cooperation between the Korea kind Bangladesh PPPA Cooperation Agency. The joint PPP platform was formed between the two sides to select cooperative projects and to secure priority business negotiation rights to support stable progress. Korea-Bangladesh Infrastructure Cooperation Center was established in September 2022, and we will do our best to discover more business and expand opportunities to cooperate between the two countries, Korea and Bangladesh.
Korea's contribution to Bangladesh's infrastructure development has not only been continuous for 5 decades, it has also touched virtually every corner of the country. The expansive impact of these projects cannot be overstated, bringing with it benefits and improvements to many different aspects of the lives of virtually everyone in the country.
I strongly believe that infrastructure is an area where Korea and Bangladesh can make a very big mark in our bilateral collaboration. There is a big willingness, not only from the government side, but also from the company side. And we have a solid government project to make it happen, like Development Cooperation project and also a G2G platform as well. So there are ample opportunity for us, and Korean companies is very ready and very interested in doing more, participating in more infrastructure projects in this country.
It is a matter of great pride for Korea to have contributed to Bangladesh's development from the very birth of the country till the present day. From 100 years of Mujib to 50 years of Bangladesh, and having celebrated 50 years of diplomatic relations, Korea looks forward to many years more of partnership and cooperation with Bangladesh.